sometimes, when you're using media, it's hard to stop. Lots of people even say they feel addicted to their phones or apps and games they use. Is digital media actually designed to get you hooked? And if so, how does digital media try to hook you? And what can you do about it? Let's think about the ways different digital media does and does not help us find healthy media balance. What do you think about when you see this image? Does it seem realistic or familiar to you? The truth is, even in a group, we often can't stop opening and using our devices. There are many activities we enjoy doing on them. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy any of the following activities. Texting or reading texts. Posting on and checking social media. Watching videos. Playing games. Listening to music. Reading news articles and other information. Now think for a minute about why you enjoy doing these different activities. Maybe it's a way of getting positive feelings, being entertained, engaging in your interests, or maintaining relationships. But sometimes, when we use our devices, we don't have a specific goal, purpose, or a why. We just scroll or interact with our devices out of habit. You know, habits. Those actions we all do automatically without thinking, like blinking, playing with our hair, or cracking our knuckles. So while it's true that digital media can be fun and engaging, it's important to recognize that the apps and the games and websites you interact with all have been designed by people who want to get your attention. Let's hear from some teens about their digital habits. Do any of these experiences mirror your own?
I check my phone a lot.
More than I can count.
I check it usually when I wake up in the morning.
Before school, on the bus ride to school.
During school.
A couple times each class.
At lunch.
Probably check it at break. After school.
Walking home. While I'm doing homework.
I'm constantly checking my phone until I go to bed.
For me personally, the positives of social media are the biggest probably that I feel connected. It's a way for me to talk to my friends at all times. When I don't have it, it really feels like I'm on another planet.
I don't really wish for the days when I didn't have my phone because it gives me so much stuff that I cherish.
I think I really enjoy social media when I am discussing issues with like-minded people or talking about things I'm very passionate about.
I like to make artwork and write, and so sometimes I'll use that as a platform to display my art.
It's fun. I like posting, I like editing pictures. It's just fun to be able to talk to my friends all the time.
Yeah, I never really feel depressed or anything like that. Just because there's always somebody to talk to and always somebody that's there for you. That's kind of a good thing about social media.
It has definitely created a pressure for people to keep on doing it, and I know that it's basically to keep them on the app.
The autoplay kind of helps me binge watch because if I don't get to the remote and click back, then it's just going to start playing.
It is hard to keep track of the episodes and hours when you're binge watching. I think that is definitely part of it.
I only have to wait 3 seconds to see what happens next, so.
I watched about 10 to 12 episodes in a day one time when I stayed home from school, and I finished the first season in one day. I think I've done that twice.
There's been times where I've planned on just watching one video, but then I've kept watching more because they're recommended, and then it just keeps going, and all of a sudden a ton of time has passed.
You know, sometimes when I'm really into the show, but I have something else I need to do, it's very hard to decide if I should click out or not. But it starts playing the next episode, I'm like, oh, it won't hurt, just one more. You find yourself 2 hours later, and you're still watching it, and you have homework to get done.
I would say that I'm definitely hooked on my phone, very dependent on it is the word I would use. I feel that I'm very aware of this and I'm not very happy about it.
Sometimes I wish that social media didn't have as much of an impact on my life.
I'll work and then every once in a while I'll be like, okay, I'll take a break, and then I'll go back and check again, and then I'll check for too long, and then I waste a bunch of time that way.
It really makes you feel less whole when you realize you're putting so much energy into something that's on a little box in your hand.
It's something new. It's always exciting. It keeps your attention, and that constant turnover of adding new things definitely contributes to the amount of time people spend on it.
Anything sound familiar? It's hard to put those devices down, and features like autoplay on video apps, likes and comments on social media apps, and goals and levels in online gaming increase people's use of these tools. These design features can sometimes lead us to form unhealthy habits like checking our phones obsessively and spending more time online than we'd like. And the people who design technology know this. Their job is to get you to use their devices or tools as a habit, without even thinking about it. This makes them successful, and makes them more money. This is called addictive design. Addictive design refers to features or aspects of a device or app that are intended to hook the user into frequent use. Addictive design works because it uses feedback loops. That's when you get a response to something you do that gives your brain a quick, temporary, but definite feeling of pleasure. And that feeling makes you want to do it again and again. While addictive design is used to create many kinds of media, there is a movement to develop media using humane design. Humane design prioritizes what is good for us. It includes technology that is designed to be useful and really add value to our lives. Let's play a quick game. Listen to some features of digital apps and devices. You decide if they're humane and add value or meaning to your life, or brain drain, and are designed to keep you clicking and scrolling. Ready for humane or brain drain? A meditation app where you can choose if you want alerts for tips to help you stay focused and relaxed. A video game that makes a funny sound every time you score a point. A do not disturb feature on a messaging app. A video app where the next video plays automatically. You may have noticed that features that allow the user to control and monitor use or turn off distractions altogether are humane. Both the meditation app with alert controls and the do not disturb feature in the meditation app offer this. Humane design encourages tech designers to design tools that really add value to our lives, not just get us to use the app more. Note that some apps and games can have elements of both humane design and addictive design. But the most important question is, what can we do to avoid the unhealthy traps of addictive design? Here are a few tips to help you maintain a healthy digital balance and avoid that brain drain that can leave you feeling out of control. Turn off notifications and alerts. Use a grayscale display to make your device less stimulating and visually addictive. Remove harmful apps that give you more stress than pleasure, or don't save your password for these apps, so you'll have to retype them and have a moment to think before you click. Unfollow accounts that are harmful or stressful. Use an alarm clock instead of your phone to wake up. Remember, by turning off those addictive features, taking breaks and setting limits on screen time, you're not just protecting yourself from digital overload, but also nurturing your mental health. So go ahead, make some changes, and enjoy the world around you, online and off.